Let me just start recording the lesson. Perfect. There we go. All right. Just give me 2 seconds, guys. Okay, where is it? Where is it? Assignment 2. Or we can just use assignment 4. Let me see. Okay, guys. I don't seem to have it on standby. So let me just get started with the class. I will check for it briefly when we take a recess. Okay, so let us quickly summarize what we learned yesterday. I'm going to breeze through the slides because I'm sure you guys remember them. We have our introduction, Unit 1, the conceptual framework for financial reporting. Okay. History and development we went through, right? It all obviously goes to something BC, but the only history I gave you was GAP, right? Which is generally accepted accounting principles. You won't be asked too much about that in this module. Fields of study, we spoke about it. We have our accountants, financial planners, financial managers, and so forth. Then we came to the first most important subheading of our conceptual framework journey, which is the International Accounting Standards Board. Okay. Someone said, can you share the document you're using? Yes, I will share everything, guys. We have to cover the document before we actually send it out. We're trying to encourage you guys to actually attend class and receive the information before you go on off to study. I have sent the UJ slides. It is essentially the exact same thing. This is just structured and paraphrased in a way that pops out to you so that you know the most important parts. Because obviously, UJ slides, everything is blank, nothing is highlighted. What I've highlighted here is based on historical practice. I have written accounting 1A papers, so I know exactly the type of questions they would want to ask you. I do as well have past papers. You're going to have assessment opportunity 1. That's probably going to be in March, right? And that is actually when we request students to join our membership. But for February, we're going to guide you all the way up to then, even go through past papers with you guys, questions, so on and so forth. Okay. Let me continue. The IASB, right, is the board. Okay. So the board, essentially, its duty is to develop international financial reporting standards. Those are the standards that are found in your financial statements or your financial reports. All right. It's a set of rules that you essentially have to abide by in order to report information that is useful to the users, information that is useful to the board, for them to make financial projections for their own entity, and information that is useful to the preparers. Okay, so I've mentioned 3 types of users that are important: board, preparers, and the users. Okay, then we can carry on. After we find out about the board, we then go to IFRS. Okay, International Financial Reporting Standards. Sorry, I said that. The board's job is supposed to promote IFRS and ensure that whatever company is financially reporting, they adopt IFRS principles. Okay. And then we finally come to the conceptual framework, right? That assists the board, IASB, in developing and revising IFRSs that are based on consistent concepts and to help preparers develop consistent accounting policies, CAP. We did this yesterday and it's in the document that was sent on the group. I really want to get into today's agenda, right? It doesn't override a standard. So the conceptual framework is almighty powerful in the accounting office, but accounting standards take precedence and they have their own definition, right? We will get to that focus when we arrive to that topic. And then we have general purpose financial reporting / reports. Those are your financial statements. That is where I'm going to type it in the chat. So these are the abbreviations that you're supposed to use when you're journalizing in a semester test or in an exam. If you are dealing with the SFP, statement of financial position, guys, these things that I'm saying are very important. So You must understand that SFP, you'll deal with it until you're a senior. Same as the profit or loss statements, they just change the names every year for some reason. And the statement of changes in equity becomes more important in accounting 2B. Okay, that's when it actually starts getting tense. And also in accounting 1A, you will have to be able to present either the statement of financial position, the statement of profit or loss, or the statement of changes in equity. That's for accounting 1A. As a question, it could count 30 marks out of a possible 80. Okay, guys, please mute your mic so that it doesn't echo, right? So when we're doing our journal entries, essentially, if we're dealing with an asset such as machinery, may someone please type in the chat box, what side does an asset increase on, and what side does it decrease on? Can someone just type that in the chat box? We've covered it in the past two classes, so if this is your third day here, you would know this one. An asset.
Um,
Yes.
Sorry,
Answer.
I can't type, but
Okay.
assets
Okay. No
increase
problem.
on the debit side and decrease
Yes.
on the credit side.
Perfect, right? Assets increase on the debit side and decrease on the credit side. Okay, yes, yes, I see it. I see people typing in the chat box. Thank you guys very much. Exactly, right? So if we have machinery on the debit side, we would debit. I'm going to type this in the chat box, debit machinery, right? And then in brackets, we're going to write SFP because machinery is an asset and assets belong in the statement of financial position. Okay? So now it's debited because we are receiving an asset, it is increasing. Now, guys, what do you think will be credited? Can someone just take a guess? What is going to be decreased when we increase our machinery? And what is the abbreviation going to be? Yes, someone said bank in the chat. Yeah, W's, you guys are making sense. Bank. Okay. Fast learners, I see you. Okay, SFP, right? Now, check the chat box now, guys. This is your journalized entry, right? This is the journal entry when you purchase machinery as the entity. Okay. Hope that makes sense. Please, let's throw some thumbs up. I'm just going to give you guys 10 seconds to just consume the knowledge I've shared. Thumbs up if you understand. Let's go. Let's go. Thumbs up if you understand. Keep it coming, guys. Keep it coming. Okay, guys, just give me 5 seconds. Let me let these people in before I carry on. Okay, I hear the chat. Let me see the chat. I actually can't even see the chat. What is the chat saying? Yeah, the chat. Okay. Right, let me carry on. Where was I? I said so much. Yes, we were looking at the chat box. Okay? That is how you would present an asset item in a general journal. This is another terminology you must know. General journal and general ledger. Those items are coming up, those topics are coming up. So note them down anyway. In that little notebook, if you got a notebook from UJ, yeah, someone write it there. General journal and general ledger, right? The relationship these two have is the most toxic, if I'm being honest, but we will overcome it when we get to that topic. Okay? Right. So now we got to the general purpose financial reports. Okay. And also, let me finish off in the chat by giving you the appropriate abbreviations. So it is SFP. By now, you should know what they all stand for. So I'm not going to type out what they stand for, but I'm going to type out how you should abbreviate them when you write them in brackets. Seeing how I wrote debit machinery, brackets SFP, that SFP has a mark. Credit bank, SFP, that SFP has a mark. So when you're dealing with asset items, it's SFP, once again. When you're dealing with incomes and expenses, it's PL. And when you're dealing with drawings and capital, it's SCE, right? The abbreviations, I've posted them in the chat. Just give them a quick peep and then I carry on. So the purpose of general financial reports, right? Provide financial information about financial position, about financial performance, and the cash flow of the reporting entity. We are the reporting entity. These are the users. It's already in the slides. We went through this just now. I've already typed them out again. Okay. Yesterday we got up to here, qualitative. But before I go there, this is what our financial statements are about. Once again, in your UJ slides, this is easy. I think this might be the last class we do on the conceptual framework, but I think there's two more slides. But we need to start getting into the numbers and the journals, like the serious work. This is just to introduce you guys, especially those that did not do accounting in high school. I think these lessons will benefit you, give you a little bit of a background before you actually go to class, so that when your teachers are speaking, you'll be like, okay, I have a little bit of knowledge. And also just give me with a little reaction. Are these classes actually helping you guys? Okay, I see you guys. I see you guys. I see you. I see you. Okay, no, that's lovely. Right. Financial statements provide us with information about the entity's assets, right? Claims against the reporting entity, liabilities, and the changes in those resources and claims, equity, right? Lovely. Other terminology concerning financial statements, we have the reporting entity. Once again, I told you when you report from the perspective of the reporting entity. And then reporting period is usually the time span, and that is usually a year, right? Like I said yesterday, please do take out all 12 of your fingers when you're in the exam and count those 12 fingers for each month of the year, because it does get confusing. They will never make it a simple January to December, right? They're going to say something like 1 March to 28 Feb, right? Or they're going to say 1 July to 30 June, okay? So you must make sure when the reporting, if they say reporting period ended 30 June, you take out your first finger. You say July. Start from July. Start from the beginning, the month after. So 30 June, start from 1 July and count onwards. July, August, September, October, until you have covered all 12 fingers, and then you know that, okay, it was a year, right? I hope that makes sense. Okay, and then the reporting date, once again, in this case, it would be 30 June. Now, qualitative characteristics of useful financial information. Once again, I would like to stress the word useful. Okay, this is for when you guys are answering questions. If they talk about qualitative or enhancing characteristics, you must just be extra and be like, well, qualitative characteristics are needed so that financial information can be useful to the users. Okay, and for financial information to be useful, right, they need to at least, keyword, they should at least have the fundamental qualitative characteristics, at least, right? The enhancing qualitative characteristics is like a second born, middle child type energy. It's not that required. Yes, in the test they will ask you to define it, but for you to, just for you to know as an accountant, right? For financial information to be useful, we desperately need fundamental. That's why the word fundamental should tell you everything. It's the fundamental characteristics we need in order for financial information to be useful. And then enhancing is to enhance, guys, it's to enhance the usefulness of that financial information. Thumbs up if that makes sense, guys. Does anyone need me to repeat? Okay, I saw a thumbs down. Thumbs down. Thumbs down. Please, please, please. Where did I lose you? Where did I lose you? Okay, so I'm repeating, right? They said please repeat. Okay, thumbs up if you want me to repeat, guys. Let's go. Who wants me to repeat? Okay, okay. And how can I make the repetition better? Am I speaking too fast? What is the issue? Just type in the text box. Is it network? All right. Okay. Okay. Got you guys. Got you. Too fast. Okay. My bad. My bad, guys. My bad. My bad. Okay. Okay. I got you. All right. Let me just sip some water. Okay. All right. Hold on, guys. Let me cook. Let me cook. Can you guys hear me nicely? Okay. From the top, right? Qualitative. Please write down qualitative. Hopefully, you have a notebook on and a pen. Not hopefully, you should actually. It's required. Write qualitative. Okay. Qualitative characteristics of useful financial information. Another keyword is useful, right? Because financial information can exist, but the question is it useful to us? Is it useful to the board, which is the IASB? The IASB is the International Accounting Standards Board, right? Is the financial information useful to them? Okay. Or is the financial information useful to the people who prepare statements? Right? Everyone knows what statements are, right? Thumbs up. We know what statements are, ne? Thumbs down if you don't. I'll repeat. Don't know what statements are. Okay. Thumbs down. Thumbs down again. Okay, you don't know what statements are. Statements fall under GPFR. Okay? GPFR stands for General Purpose Financial Reports or General Purpose Financial Reporting. Either or. Okay? For those who don't know what statements are, just read quickly. These are the type of statements that exist. These are the statements we are talking about. Let me even type this quickly in bold. These are the reports. Okay? Making sense, guys? Let's go step by step. Qualitative characteristics are useful to whom? They are useful to users. Who are these users? The board, right? The board. It's going to be written in the notes down below. You'll see them just now. It's the board, the people who prepare, the preparers, and the users themselves. Okay? So the board is the IASB, right? And the IASB uses the conceptual framework in order to create IFRS. Okay. Is everyone up to date? Before I carry on, those who didn't understand statements, do you understand them now? So I can scroll down. Okay, I see. Yes, lovely stuff. Now we're going down, right? By the way, this falls under GPFR. If you're asking what is GPFR, this is GPFR. This one equals GPFR. You guys happy with GPFR? Quick thumbs up. Fast. Fast. Yeah. Now going back down. Okay. Is everyone happy with reporting entity, period, and date? I want thumbs up. Now we need to spam. We need to make sure we don't carry on until you understand. Okay, majority. I don't see any thumbs down. Okay, someone thumbs down. Clearly put the thumbs down. Okay, you don't understand this one. All right, guys. So, oh, sorry. People need to be let in. My bad. I'm getting message requests to be let in. 5 seconds. Please let me in. Okay. Let's see. Okay, perfect. Right? Reporting entity. Reporting entity is the entity in question. So let me actually get a quick structure of let me see, accounting 1A, assignment 2. Okay, I found it. And let me open a past paper. Yeah. Let me open a past paper quickly just to show you reporting entity, period, and date. Hopefully you'll be able to. All right, all right. I present now. Okay, present something else. Okay, guys, give me 2 seconds. Do you guys know that? Like, do any of you guys know that meme where like that guy asked his friend how many teaspoons of sugar he wanted, and then he said 2 seconds? Or am I the only one who knows that? No one. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, I thought you guys left me hanging. Okay. All right. Past pay. Wait. Um, okay. Share this. You guys will let me know when you see it on the screen. Okay. Do you guys see it? Yeah. So this is the structure. Nah? This is an assignment. This isn't the past paper. Right? Past paper we'll touch when we have more knowledge. For now, Malifa, don't rush. Sotobe Pty Ltd. Hereafter Sotobe. That is what you know as the reporting entity. Make sense? Thumbs up. You guys must make sure your thumbs buttons are always close to you so that I know I can carry on. Right? It's a company that buys and sells vehicles. Yeah? Right. That's what they do. Sotobe has a 30 June year end. Okay? 30 June reporting date. That is when their GPFR has to be reported by for the year. Okay? So for if it's 30 June 2023, it means the year started in 1 July 2022. Right? So now the reporting date is the date by when the board must ensure their general purpose financial reports, aka financial statements, are actually reported. That's why it's called the reporting date. And the reporting period, right? The reporting period is the year that is represented in these financial statements. So if I look at a statement of profit or loss, I must be able to see that, okay, this is Sotobe Pty Ltd's statement of financial position, right? They reported this by 30 June 2023. That's their reporting date. Okay. And the reporting period was 1 July 2022 to 30 June 2023. Thumbs up if I cooked. If I didn't, thumbs down. I'll go again. Okay. Okay, at least it's better. Okay, some people still don't get. Okay, now I need to understand where am I losing you? So I can rephrase it in a different way. Okay, I see you. Majority is thumbs up. That is good. Please, I need at least 2 of you guys to type where I'm losing you in those definitions. Okay, while I wait, I'm going to go back to the slides. Maybe reading the definitions will help as well. But I need you guys to be a bit quick or unmute yourself. Okay, someone said the reporting date is the issue. What else? What else is the issue? What's the problem?
Sorry, can I ask?
Yes, you may. How are you? Welcome.
Oh, thank you. Sorry. You said that the reporting entity is the entity in question.
Yes.
What do you
The
mean?
reporting entity would be Sotobe.
Oh, is the name of the
Yes,
company.
exactly. And
Okay.
then you are writing your journals so that when Sotobe buys machinery, you write down an increase in asset and a decrease in bank. You are the accountant, so you have to report for Sotobe in your question papers. That is the reporting entity. Okay. And also, guys, these aren't questions you get in an exam. These are what's called? Can you guys see my screen? Oh, I can't.
No.
Yes, hi, how are you? Is there someone who Oh, they said no, no. Okay. Mm. Okay, let me just close this. Okay, guys, I seem to be having technical difficulties. Just give it a moment. If not, I'll just send another link for you guys to join and then we continue. Okay? Give you guys another 5 minutes because it's not allowing me to share the screen. So I might have to end the call and start again. Yeah. Okay. Okay, guys. Yeah. You know what you guys can do for me? Can everyone leave this meeting? I'll send another